Hey guys, I just wanted to thank everyone for subscribing to my videos. I've had a lot of subscribers recently and I really appreciate you guys. You guys give me the motivation to keep producing some good videos. Sorry about making them in the middle of the night. I know they're not quite as maybe bright as they need to be, but anyway. I want to talk about fasting. I'm actually kind of in the midst of water fasting right now. And the reason I'm doing that is because, now let me explain. As a type O, we thrive in a state called ketosis. We're actually burning fat as fuel instead of burning sugar as fuel. For type O's, carbs are optional. This is absolutely true. So what's happening is I'm actually burning any extra fat reserves I have instead of the sugar in my body. I already kind of burnt up some of the excess sugar, and now I'm really just, well, I'm not doing it to lose weight. I'm actually doing it to detox from some older bad habits I used to have, which I found out through the blood type O, since I'm through the blood type O diet. Now, generally, I could just follow the blood type O diet and my body would detox, but it would be a slower process because I would be ingesting food. So if that makes sense to you guys, I'm really hoping it does, because you're eliminating the foods that aren't necessarily great, that aren't good for you, like wheat and corn, and you're incorporating the ones that are. So blood type O diet is like kind of a detox diet. Eliminating carbs and just sticking with the red meat is even a faster detox diet. And then eliminating pretty much food in general is a super detox diet. So that's what I'm doing it. That's why I'm doing it. And also to kind of elevate my consciousness, raise my spiritual awareness, kind of make sure my adrenals are in super healthy mode, because as a type O, we do produce a lot of adrenaline, and that is something that can be slightly, you get it slightly attached to. So I just want to make sure, for me, that I'm not running on it, and I'm just allowing those glands to rest. And fasting does that. I don't know if fasting for all types is beneficial. Like for type A, I think certain type, like blood type A's, they're the ones who could do like the master cleanse. They're the ones who could do juice fasting, where I tried to do a lot of pure juice, and that's just like injecting sugar into my system. It doesn't work. So my goal is to get as clean on the inside as I am as possible, so all the food I do eat, I absorb optimally. I get my nutrients. Now, the whole thing about nutrients, I don't really know exactly what they're, I mean, I used to try to follow like these requirements, like calories and getting 100% of my, vitamin A, C, D, G, B, Q, R, whatever, But the reality is, you really just need very small amounts, maybe on a somewhat regular basis. Plus, you're storing a whole host of nutrients anyway. So this whole notion of, you constantly need all these multivitamins. I'm not saying they're not necessary sometimes, but this whole multivitamin, I need all these nutrients and pills, I honestly think screws up the body more than benefits. Now, when you're fasting, you get your mind in check, because you probably are a little concerned, and so you think, well, I know I think I do a lot of intention work. You might want to call it prayer, You might want to call it focusing my intent, focusing my goals. But when I think of mantras over and over, like I love you, I love you, I love you, or I'm grateful, gratitude, gratitude, just saying those words actually shift your vibration. So it's kind of like the whole idea of going because realistically, it's creating even a higher vibration, and it's allowing the cells to regenerate at a quicker pace. Because I have some goals to meet, and I want to meet them as fast as possible. And so yes, fasting, water fasting, do I recommend it for everyone? No. Do I recommend it for people who want to achieve their goals and get out of their own way? Absolutely. If you're a type O, I really think water fasting is really the only way to go if you're gonna if you think the blood type O diet is not fast enough. Now, if you're an A or B or AB, I do not necessarily think that fasting is the best because you don't thrive in ketosis. Now, ketosis is the state, again, where metabolism shoots up and you are burning fat as fuel. And your body is in a state where it's basically detoxing and taking any extra junk out of itself. Where O's are prone to, see the tongue? Kind of nasty. O's are prone to that, and that's inside. The tongue represents the intestines. So if you go without food and just water for a day or two, your tongue turns into your tongue coats. You know you need to keep fasting. Or if you get really incredibly hungry. Type A's and B's, they're really not prone to those problems, I don't think. But I know for me, type O's are prone to more of the intestinal stuff. So that's why I'm doing it, because I'm clearing out some old habits. Thanks for listening, guys. And again, please visit my site at steveweisheim.com. I have tons of great information. You subscribe for your, free reports and updates. I really want to stay in contact with you. I want your feedback. I want to hear how you guys are doing, your opinions. You don't have to always agree with me. Not everyone does. But I just want some comments. So thank you again for supporting me through this and to your wellness. Talk to you soon. Bye.